The invisibility spell tower, though, however, goes off and redirects the majority of these loons.
We have a multi-arch tower. We have a ground expo. We have the enemy RC, as so much is going to hurt as this world champion is hasted up, trying to continue her way, but unfortunately she won't go invisible anymore as the Spirit Fox has died.
She's pathing towards the left-hand side. The second Archer Tower starting to lock onto her, as well as the Wizard Tower. It's getting close. Her health is ticking down, and she leaves the Wizard Tower up here as well.
And the base is back. The base is
back.
But is it going to defend today? Because we see Zap Lalo again. Yesterday's stars took around 61 seconds. This is a similar looking base. So does this happen again today?
I don't think we're going to be going on time on this one at the moment. Marawi's being very patient. He's got these heroes going into that south-hand side. He's also got a wall breaker on the right-hand side there, which did open up for his queen because his king's cleared out completely and the queen can continue towards the right. The Lalo, we've got a few of them starting on that left-hand side, which will continue the streak there onto the north with a Stone Slammer. So a very similar approach to try and push these loons into that Town Hall compartment, because we're clearing out that monolith and the north hand side defenses, and the loons are going from defense to defense. So the nearest ones are in the middle of the base. The invisibility spell tower, though, however, goes off and redirects the majority of these loons towards that monolith because it didn't go down.
The loons are coming back. I was a little bit afraid because the loons seem to just fly towards the chop site, but they are coming back. But the Town Hall is left standing. Yesterday, people were confused why such a base is getting used at this high level, but we see why those invisibility towers are causing a lot of room for error. If something is going wrong, the attack is going horribly wrong. This is one of the base types which is generating a lot of 1-stars as well in Legend League, because it can so easily go downhill. We see that even at this stage of the world's warm-up, that things do not go his way, and early attacks is starting with a 1-star, the worst nightmare for the players. And well, they have to do now a crazy comeback to stay somehow close to VM Legacy, a team which have started really strong into the match.
Yeah, this is heartbreaking for early attacks. This is definitely going to hurt them. Also, mentally trying to push forwards. It is doable if there is another base like this. You never know. It can happen again. He was very patient and he tried to get it down. It was so unfortunate that that monolith didn't go down. It would have been nice if he could maybe have frozen into that core of the base for the invisibility towers. Now, there are a few ways to deal with those invisibility spell towers.
Seeing someone like Ninja showcasing what the power is looking like is really nice to see. But we see the next attack. This one is going to be, again, the Root Rider Valkyrie combination. But this one is actually bringing a couple of witches to have a couple of more power points. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, with the siege barracks and those P.E.K.K.A.s off to start, and some witches actually came into the bottom side. As we're going to see the Root Riders moving on through across towards that Town Hall with an invisibility spell near it. And we've got Earthquakes and the Lightning spells coming in after the fact as Root Riders. Usually we tend to see the Lightnings go first. You don't mess up the attack, but he goes after because the heck can help with time. But that's not going to matter necessarily. You have to focus on first the 3-stars in this match here as Skeleton Spell's coming down, popping that Warden ability to really protect those Root Riders, pathing the way finally now towards the Town Hall.
The Queen is going the wrong direction, so she won't be able to reach that Inferno Tower in the core of the base. And that might be a problem for her. She can reach the cannon, but not more. She has to go for a wall now. That's why he's popping the ability. There's actually 2 Black Mines to get rid of 2 of those cheaters right away. And the Root Riders right now are struggling quite a bit in that Town of Poison.
Yeah, but the Queen was able to secure the single target Inferno. RC is moving through the defensive King, and that King ability is going to be clutching up that compartment, allowing this Royal Champion to try to continue her way through that scatter shots. They're all going to be about the RC ability. Can he get through the enemy RC here as the Queen does die off, but we have a multi-arch tower. We have a ground expo. We have the enemy RC, as so much is going to hurt as this world champion is hasted up, trying to continue her way, but unfortunately she won't go invisible anymore as the Spirit Fox has died.
And that is looking like another defense for VM Legacy. That's already their second defense in this match, and they're looking like that they are staying strong in this lower bracket. Remember, this match is deciding about the future of those two teams for this tournament, because the loser is dropping out of this tournament while the winner is staying in the lower bracket.
Yep, looking like VM Legacy is going to try to coast their way through.
Getting this damage spread is a huge key thing, but wait a second. Actually, they're going in with regular dragons. I felt like that out of the different dragons we have, which means like super dragons, we have the electric dragons, we have obviously the regular dragons. Out of those three, I felt like the regular dragons were the weakest. But apparently, Mark is saying, I got this, we're fine. I would just go with the regular dragons and hopefully first off triple, but as well get a nice tag time just for the momentum for our next matches then in this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, Dragons, he doesn't have to worry about time. You can see that he's already eaten up for the most part of a minute as well now. And the Blimp is under that ability, went to the Town Hall compartment now. The Giga Poison from the Spell Tower also did a bit of damage on some of his troops as well. We're pathing towards that left-hand side. Now he still has a bunch of freezes and skeleton spells, and the reason for this is that there are a bunch of single Infernos on the right-hand side of Synthe's base. We got that first one coming in as well for the Royal Champion, second one as well as the freeze coming in to help protect everything that's on that right-hand side.
The healers are getting slowly picked off by that multi-Inferno Tower, the Royal Champion losing her Fox, I believe. And now the King has to power through the back end with this Queen together. The Queen getting targeted, no ability left. And I think this might result into... Okay, never mind. There is a great freeze. There's the Royal ability. He should be fine, right? Right?
Oh, don't say that too soon. There's a bunch of skeleton traps popping up. Now, the Royal Champion ability is very valuable because she will regain some health. The Phoenix is still alive, which will help distract some of those shots from the multi-Archer Tower. She's pathing towards the left-hand side. The second Archer Tower starting to lock onto her, as well as the Wizard Tower. It's getting close. Her health is ticking down, and she will go down and leaves the Wizard Tower up here as well.
I feel like, as I said, she has her ability. She used it, but I'm not sure what was the ability on that one because she barely recovered any hit points whatsoever. And this is going to be the fail. But I guess they were just fine with a safe 2-star, right? I mean, just the approach overall looked like a really safe 2-star approach. So I guess I would not really say, okay, that was a crazy defense or anything. It was more like, okay, they just want to play it safe. They wanted to go for the safe approach and get that victory to stay in the upper bracket, because this is all what they had to do. They just had to get this 2-star and then get into the upper bracket and have an extra tournament life.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the safe 2-stars all they needed there. They had that 1-star defense, which did come in clutch for them. We're trying to get as much percentage in as possible on this one, but unfortunately, the Headhunter will step in range of this Archer Tower. 4 buildings stay up here on Synthe's base, which is going to be the first defense for VM Legacy, but it's not going to be enough.